Thanks for joining us tonight for the first episode of Blackout Tonight. We'll be back next week with a whole new episode of sketches, so be sure to come right back here to check that out. We couldn't do these shows without supporters like you, so a huge shout out to all of Blackout Theater's donors, all of our Patreon donors. Big shout out to you guys. If you'd like to find out how you can support Blackout Theater and the work that we do, you can go to blackouttheater.com. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, so all donations are tax deductible. So, pretty good deal. Go check that out. Anyways, let's get the show started. Without further ado, this is Ttravis Scott's Blackout Tonight. Not associated with Travis Scott. He's not going to be here. If you came here for that, I'm sorry. We tricked you. I hope you like the show.
My dudes. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to McGee's English 3 class. Thanks for checking out my Twitch channel. Today we're going to be playing Animal Crossing and talking about the Count of Monte Cristo. By the way, I need to take attendance. Today's attendance is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the absolute easiest way to make your website. I use them to make our class website. I didn't really have the time or need to create a fancy website, so I just spent about 15 minutes to throw together a landing page. It was incredibly easy. So go check out squarespace.com, squarespace.com/McG. So attendance, raise your hand if you're here today. Yeah, all right, whatever. I'm just marking you all present because what does it matter anymore? We're in a global pandemic. School's crazy right now, and none of it means anything. Count of Monte Cristo. So setting out for revenge is a great way to build up an appetite, which is why the Count of Monte Cristo portion of our class today is brought to you by Blue Apron. Even idiots like you. That's right, Johnny. Even a guy like you, even a D-plus kid, you could cook this stuff. Every meal comes with a step-by-step, easy-to-follow recipe card and can be prepared in 40 minutes or less. Go to blueapron.com, type in McG. All right. Forgot to tell you guys, we have a special guest today. I brought on my main man, Scottt, to talk about his own revenge quest. And we're going to compare that to the Count of Monte Cristo. Scottt, what is up, my dude?
What is up, McG? How's it going?
I love it. It's going good, my man. Dudes, today's guest is brought to you by Padlet. Scottt, tell us about Padlet, my man.
I'd love to. Padlet is a digital canvas to create beautiful projects that are easy to share and collaborate on. Visit Padlet.com and start your first Padlet right now.
Oh, I freaking love origami cranes. You ever read that kid's book about the girl who was had cancer and did origami? I think she had cancer.
I never really got into reading much. Thanks for having me on your class. Say, students, keep reading your books. This is what happens when you don't read. You live out here in a storage shed. So, read. Bye. See you later.
Well, that was weird, guys, but he is right. If you don't read, you are going to wind up in a storage container just like my boy Scottt. And I know that's not what you guys want, right? Which reminds me, look, remember, between all your Instagrams, your text messages, your TikToks, your Snap Streaks, today's class is brought to you by Stamps.com. Print your own postage and shipping labels from home or office. When you want to send a classic message, start your 4-week trial today, which includes free postage, a digital scale, and 0 commitment. Never visit the post office again. Just visit stamps.com, click on the microphone in the top right of the homepage, and type McG! What up, guys? Thanks for coming into my Twitch channel today. That's been English 3. Stay in school, stay reading, and stay gaming, losers. Bye!
Hi, good afternoon, Senora. My name is Detective Garcia. I am so sorry about your losses. I'm new to the case. They asked me to come in and get any final statements or any questions you might have so we can wrap up the case. Is that okay if I come in?
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, come in.
Thank you, Senora. Thank you so much, Senora.
Yes, of course. You want a donut?
No, thank you. I'm okay.
People keep bringing them ever since, it happened.
Well, I did have a question. I noticed your tape is still up. Didn't this event happen a month ago?
Oh, no, I just left it up because it's Halloween time.
Okay. Well, let's get started then. Okay, if you have any questions at any time, just let me know. I'll make sure to give you my card. Okay. So let's start by looking at some family photos to help identify the deceased. Do you have any photo albums we can look at and maybe take some pictures home with us?
Oh, yeah, no, I have some right here. Okay.
So just take your time. Any ones that actually have any clear photos of their faces would be great.
Okay, yeah, no, I can do that. A ver, we'll start with the blue one. Oh, 99. That was such a good year. It just makes me so sad,
I am so sorry.
No,
I understand that this can be a very painful process. If you need to stop at any time, just let me know. Senora!
I can't even look at them. I used to be so skinny.
It was the summer I saw my father for the first time since the last time. as we drift along the coast, flailing arms in desperate hopes, 'cause we wanna be alright. And I know that I should probably learn to let shit go. There's no justice in your words. Sympathy is always on your terms, 'cause you wanna be alright.
I'm Ron Bell, personal injury attorney. That man's an imposter. Hey, don't listen to a word he says.
Which one of you is the real Ron Bell?
I'm Ron Bell, personal injury attorney. I'm Ron Bell, personal injury attorney. I'm Ron Bell. I drove. We've worked together for years. I went to your birthday. I bought you your first, car. I'm Ron Bell. I'm Ron Bell. No, I'm Ron Bell. I'm Ron Bell. I'm Ron Bell. Both lawyers will convincing. I'm Ron Bell. 2 fingers and it's Ron Bell. I am Ron Bell. I'm Ron Bell. I'm Ron Bell. I'm Ron Bell. I'm Ron Bell. Looks like you got the Ron Bell. I'm Ron Bell. Has the clone that you hired to represent you turned against you and now seeks to ruin every aspect of your life? Well, call me and I'll put an end to that. Because there's only one Ron Bell. 898 Bell, that is.
It's 3:30 in the morning, and I haven't really slept.
Hi everyone, it's been day, who knows, of quarantine, and I've officially been kicked off all of my furniture in the house.
It's day, 355,000?
Temperature is up to 74, and now I'm sweating, and I can't stop sweating.
The animals have overtaken. They are my lords.
I still gotta let you know my rations, write down. You know what? Never mind.
So I'm at the thermostat, and that does seem to be the problem.
You see how that checks? Oh, no.
Órale! Welcome to our show, Cholo Cinema. We're your hosts, Lolo Lopez
And Lil Hungry.
Today we're doing a show about all the films that were filmed in New Mexico, which is a lot of films.
Notable films such as The Lone Ranger.
Yeah, Independence Day.
The Vampire Baby Show, Let Me In.
310 to Yuma.
Hamlet 2.
High School Musical.
Book of Eli.
That's right. Independence Day 2,
Paul
Gold.
Gold.
That movie with Matthew McConaughey.
We thought we would mention all those movies, but we're actually going to talk about the movies that we watched.
Yeah.
We watched the first 15 minutes, a lot of those movies, and then
15 minutes.
but Liliana, little hungry, she she's also a little sleepy. Put a bowl of popcorn in front of her, all she sees is Palos and goes into a buttery sleep. So we miss out a lot of movies when it's movie night over at Mi Chante.
But there's a really good movie that I like to talk about that's not only filmed in New Mexico, but set in New Mexico. That is the key word there, because all these movies that are filmed here, like, not necessarily set here. It's just like, undisclosed location in the desert for a lot of them. You know what I mean? So the movie I like to talk about is called The Sunshine Cleaners, starring Amy Adams and Emily Blunt. Like, they're not New Mexicans, but like they play New Mexicans in the movie. And like, it's about these two sisters trying to start a business in biohazard cleanup, which, for those of you that don't know, biohazard is like bodily fluids in like bodies that like are not in great shape,
Like
so
sticky.
Like real stinky and stuff, Their dad, Alan Arkin, who like also played a New Mexican in Little Miss Sunshine. So he's like, and he lives here now. So he's kind of like officially New Mexican now. And he's like a really good example. Like, if you need an example of a good side hustle, watch this show, pay attention to Alan Arkin. And like, sure, he makes some mistakes, but learn from those mistakes.
Acumen. Like, that hombre's got business acumen. He's a visionary. And spoiler alert, 15 minutes before the movie is over, we think that they're gonna lose everything.
Spoiler alert, but not really spoiler alert, because that's pretty like formulamatic,
Yeah, that's formulamatic. That's like that every movie, if somebody coughs once, they're gonna be dead in 20 minutes.
Like, if you watch episodes of House, you know that if he gives a diagnostic at like the 45th minute, it's not the real diagnostic, and it's almost going to kill the patient.
Yeah. My favorite movie that I'm going to talk about is the Milagro Beanfield Wars. And this movie is really important because it is set in New Mexico, but it has actual New Mexican themes like water wars, gentrification, the sort of commodifying of New Mexican culture. It's important to me because it was the first I ever saw with brown people in it that were not criminals. Like, these were people living in villages, like a town that I actually know and love. And they were real people living life with families and love interests. And it wasn't about like what crimes they were going to do next. They were just real peoples.
Yeah, like brown people that weren't like on screen to be like immigrants.
Pero like, you could tell Hollywood has an issue because the only time we ever seen brown people on screen is if they're drug dealers, if they're prostitutes, if they're gardeners and they're maids. And surprise, surprise, the only time screenwriters see brown people is when they're finding drugs, hiring a prostitute, getting somebody to clean their house, or getting somebody to tend their garden.
Or like, like they want to show that like it's a scary neighborhood because there's Mexicans hanging out under the streetlights.
They're like, oh, it's a scary neighborhood. And suddenly they put a yellow jowl over the camera and it's like, oh no, that's dangerous.
The yellow jowl though, that's how you know it's dangerous.
There's gonna be a scorpion in that. The scorpion fighting a snake in the middle of the dirt road. So that's what we got for this week.
Happy 50th episode of Cholo Cinema. We did it.
So next week will be our 50th episode, and we're going to cover all the top movies of the last 50 years.
No superhero movies, though. Sorry, Spider-Man.
Like and subscribe.
About an hour ago, And it's kind of worse than when I brought it.
What do you mean, worse?
It's making this horrible sound.
Which car is this?
It's a Nissan Kicks.
Oh, I remember that car. Junior worked on that car. I'll just go get him. Junior here, how can I help you?
Aren't you a little young to be a mechanic?
Oh, you're never too young in this business.
Well, you better be right, because otherwise you sure messed up my car.
Oh my. Well, if it's that bad, I can get the assistant manager. Just a moment, please. Assistant Manager Lee here. How can I help you?
This is ridiculous. I demand to see a senior manager.
So sorry. One moment, please. I brought the manager for you.
That's what I get for using a coupon.
Oh, my first pickup. So, Father, this is what my granddaughter calls an Uber. Is that so? It's the first one for me. Looks like we got somebody else who wants to share. What's mine is yours. I'm in no rush. Good doggy. It is hot as fuck out there, I tell you what, man. Whew. I must have burned myself a son of a bitch out there. Howdy, Father. Howdy. Check out that fool over there. Check out that little son of a bitch. I bet he needs a ride. Let's pick that guy up. Oh, they're after me. Pick it up. Drive faster. Come on. I like going fast. I like going furious. Let's go. Fast and furious. Fast and furious. Woo! They're coming. They're coming. Be sure to leave 5 stars. Whoa. Got tight in here. Yeah. Like a mosh pit. Whoa. A real father. Hey, how many exorcisms you done? Whoa, hey, I like this song. Yo, turn it up. You want this up? Turn it up. Let's get some metal in here. Yeah, metal, metal. This is my stop right here. This is my stop too. Don't go too far, Father. I gotta get out of here too. Okay, 5 stars. 5 stars for you too. That was 25 stars.
Spending every moment trying not to give too much, thinking you want what I think you do, but every time you speak is poetry, a world made clear.